The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy...
Chance! Victoria! Goal! The ideal start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Cedric Suarez gets good distance on it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Not the most accurate pass. Now, can they get him away? And he cuts out the supply. Conte. Well timed, excellent interception. Lucas Moura. Oh, decent chance! It's a loose ball. Flings in across. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And we have our very first corner. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. And that's a throw-in. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Cáceres. Lucas Moura quietly revving up.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence...
And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Out to the right. Now it's Messi. Oh, no joy this time. Carvajal. Now it's Olise. Victoria looking to pass their way through. That's an excellent interception. The ball has bounced loose now. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that has put paid to that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. A probing pass. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And here's Raul. Messi in acres of space out wide. That's a shade optimistic. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Now it's Olise. Now it's Raul. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get it through? Pass is just off target. Cedric Suarez is there to clear. Lucas Moura. Looking for the run. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Lam. Now it's Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Conte. Lucas Moura. And this is Raul. Olise, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Thinks of a chance for a shot! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Victoria are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Raul. Carvajal is always looking to play quality balls. And here's Lucas Moura. Great ball. Vinicius Junior! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real.
And Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much.
Olise! Looking to play him in. No, that's been intercepted. Aims beyond the defence. Brilliantly cut out. Maldini gets it clear. And it's half-time here.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos a colaboração para nosso fundo de caridade global.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Del Piero. And it's Lucas Moura. Lam.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking for options for movement. That has been cut short. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Messi gets into a good position. Great chance! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
We have got ourselves a game here. Takes a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
That's really well cleared. Might be danger here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Olise. And he thumps it clear. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Nicely weighted ball. Conte. Now it's Lucas Moura. Oh, good read.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game. Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That is a little undercooked. He's got away. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's there to belt it away. And he's managed to get free. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Van der Ven, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Carvajal. Raul, looking to add to his goal. Iniesta.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's having a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substituição em campo.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 5. Deixando o campo para a entrada de...
Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's a mighty in for the pieces! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Shifted it to the flank. Julie, and the shot! And it's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Bullish header! He should have put that one away.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Oh, Red, nice interception. And here's Owen. He's got tall. And no, he couldn't find the finish. Now it's Pelé. That ball looks a good one. Conte. And that is as far as they're going to go. Julie. Lucas Moura. And he was alert to it. Cannavaro gets good distance on it. And it's Cruyff. Now it's come to nothing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's heaved it away. Julie.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
He's played it back. Oh, a delicate chip through. Nice interception, well timed. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Caceres, keep the... And we're done. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary. Oh, smashing header! They want to be quick to recover this. Cannavaro gets good distance on it. Now it's Neymar. Oh, well measured. And this is Iniesta. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And this is Neymar. Cruyff looks to get on the end of this. Roberto Carlos. Davids. And it's Beckham. Great vision. Now it's Del Piero. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Nesta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And it's gone back to the keeper, Dida, the type of keeper who instills great confidence in his back line. Brazil, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Davids. Poland upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
It's a pretty loose pass. Iniesta. And he's intervened well there. Davids. That's Beckham. Cantona. Great ball, and he's in here. Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Beckham. Davids. And it's Roberto Carlos. To Beckham. Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Beckham goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Davids. That's a little off target. Beckham. And it's Messi. Shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Not the most accurate pass. And that pass just didn't quite work. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Now it's Eto'o. Davids. And here's Messi. And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And again the keeper stands strong.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar, real chance! Beckham. Oh, that's well spotted. Now, can they get him away? And this is Neymar.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the first half is done. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How would you review the first half?
Brazil really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So off we go once more. So neither side has yet broken through. Roberto Carlos, Davids, and Messi! And it's Beckham. Beckham with the cross. Thuram clears it away. Played back in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That'll be a throw. Beckham. Now Davids. Messi. And he's a chance! And it's a goal!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Poland have taken the lead.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Oh, well played, well played. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Cruyff. And it's Beckham. Brazil still applies the finish! And somehow it stayed out. Messi. The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Cruyff. Messi. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Messi. Looking to play him in. And this is Neymar. Neymar with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Camisa 23, camisa 19, camisa 17.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. David Villa picks it up out wide.
Camisa 6.
Ball has bounced loose now.
Camisa 15.
He's found a way through. He's having a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Sticks it away! Brazil are back in business. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not.
And the shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Messi. Pass is just off target. The referee's awarded a free kick. Roberto Carlos. Brazil still have the cards to affect this game. David Villa receives it in a good position here. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Messi. Lahm gets over and intercepts. Cruyff, looking for options for movement. Yep, it's a corner. Poland have their second corner now. Seedorf can get it clear. Roberto Carlos! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. It's Eto'o! Oh, it's come loose. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Tries to play it through. And it's Davids. And he welcomes it in. And that's an excellent interception.
Poland really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Quality ball. Now he's off and running. Now it's Eto'o. Can he get it through? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Now that looks a decent ball. Aims beyond the defence. Tries to pass it through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And this is Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Davids. That is a brilliant interception. That's a good ball out wide.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Substituição.
And it's Messi. Now he's got space here. David Villa is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Puskás in acres of space out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Now it's Villa. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
5 minutes to add. Mbappe! And now they can clear their lines. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nicely weighted ball. Back into the middle. Shot at goal! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Brazil complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Now it's Messi. He's found a way past. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's fabulous. Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero! Another ice-cool goal!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Lewandowski. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Mbappe. Delivery, he rises! He will be livid with himself.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Cannavaro cuts it out. Bellingham. Now who's going to be first to this? Out to the left it goes. He's picked his way through, showing good feet. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Raul. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Lewandowski! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Lewandowski is offering a right smile there.
Messi in acres of space out wide. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Bellingham. Looking for the run. Oh. Can he finish? They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Cannavaro, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Del Piero. Bellingham. That pass has been well intercepted. That has been cut short. And now they can clear their lines. Haaland. Can he get it through? Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a promising position. And this is Del Piero. And he's heaved it away. Out of play for a throw. And he's managed to get rid. Plays a sharp little ball here. Goes down, but nothing given. That's a sharp pass. Bellingham. Now it's Haaland. Spread it left. Lahm calmly anticipates. It's a really well-measured ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Seedorf. Threads one in. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he can clear it away. Knocks it into space. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Referee's given a throw. And that's definitely not his best. And it's Bellingham. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And the first half is done. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Brazil are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Brazil get the ball rolling for the second period. Zico. Del Piero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Raul. Now it's Haaland. Here's a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Bellingham! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Lahm. And it's Messi. Brazil disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. He's having a shot! And he's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Milan keep calm in the face of danger. Applies the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Good read, needed to be. Bellingham. Now it's Lewandowski. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He is through here. It's Neymar! He's done very well to get to that.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Decent chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Now it's Mbappe. Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And he shoots! Not the most accurate pass. Cannavaro makes the interception. And here's Bellingham. Now it's Neymar. Well, nicely intercepted. Marquinhos. Nicely spread. Back into the middle. Lewandowski! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Looking to play him in. That's been slipped through. Oh, well played, well played. Bellingham. Seedorf. Spread out to the left. Showing great feet there. He has a look up. Haaland is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that pass isn't the best. That has ended up in no man's land. He's in a great position here. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Looking for options for movement. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Shapes to shoot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Del Piero fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 4. Numero 11. Numero 19. Lasciano il campo per il numero 18 e il numero 9.
Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Rosicki.
And this is Puskás. Lovely feet.
Il numero 15.
And he's been shifted off
Messi.
it.
Cambio di giocatore.
Great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Pelé. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. And he's there to belt it away. Aimed beyond the defence. No, no way through. Tries to pass it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Seedorf gets rid without sophistication. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Van Balken. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Pedri. Well read, nice interception. 2 minutes to be added on. Oh, good spread. Messi gets into a good position. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shift. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Poland against Brazil.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think it'll be interesting to see what Warren Zaire-Emery has been...
Big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Zaire-Emery with the clearance. Ball driven towards the far post. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. And Messi! Now, can they get him away? Back into the middle. Oh, not quite. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising run he's making on the right. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Brazil are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Looking for the run. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Del Piero. Messi. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's cut it out. Neymar's cross. Up he goes! That's a half-decent try. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. It's a good run down the right. It's played through for him. And he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Poland are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Aimed beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. Lam is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Messi. Brazil disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Pedri. Zaire Emery. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Mbappe! Ah, that's a fine interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Plays it across. He's there and gets it away. Mbappe! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Lam tries to pass it through. Del Piero. Nice interception, well timed. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How would you review the first half?
Brazil may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more...
Shapes to shoot! In for the pieces! Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Face to face with the keeper. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Brazil have themselves a chance from the spot. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in the...
Del Piero! Oh, that's fabulous! He's got himself an absolute peach. And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 Club. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Brazil find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And they've been given a corner. And now they can clear their lines. Chooses to go back. It's Neymar! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He scores! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Substitution.
Brazil choosing to make the first change. Poland give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. No, that's been intercepted. Looking for options for movement. That has ended up in no man's land. Now that looks a decent ball. That ball looks a good one. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Nicely shaped ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Zaire Emery threads one in, played into space. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's away. Lewandowski! Really well-taken goal. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Searching pass he's played there. It's out for a goal kick. And he's only too happy to take that back. Tries to play it through. Pirlo gets across to intercept that. Pedri. That's a cute ball. And a chance! Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He is through here. So decent chance!
Poland really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And they've got rid. That's an imaginative pass. And that pass just didn't quite work. Poland can make their change now with a break in play.
Neymar. Number 27, Serginho. Number 7, Messi. Number
Puskos.
11,
It's a threat. There's the shot! It's a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Brazil could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Can he finish? Well, the ball's come loose here.
6 added minutes has been
Cannavaro gets
indicated.
good distance on it. And here's De Bruyne. And it's Pedri. Now it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lovely ball and a real chance. Takes a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's a searching pass. Well read, nice interception. Nicely weighted ball. That looks a good ball through. De Bruyne. Zaire Emery. That's been cut out, well played. And that will be the final act. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creation.
Chance! Goal! Brazil! And the game springs instantly to life.
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly, but shot a goal! Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ribery. Distributed tidily. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Maldini getting this one clear. Del Piero.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's in space and looking for options. Oh, that was vital. He can get that clear. Marquinhos goes direct. Passing is crisp and sharp. Batistuta! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Good ball, good take. Quarter of an hour played. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Neymar. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. It's Neymar! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Messi does really well to win the ball there.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed.
Ribery! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Can he get it through? Flashes in a big header! No, not the best of headers.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Messi. And here's Batistuta. That's a good ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Here comes the corner. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Ribery could move up a gear here. And it's Ribery. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And this is Ribery. Here it is, crossed in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Beckham. Marquinhos. Ribery. Nicely shaped ball. Bullish header! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to play it through. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Costa Curta. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, it's a great ball here. Goes down, but nothing given. Some excellent tackling here, and that... It's Neymar! Oh, it's a stunning goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, Peter...
And we hit half-time. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Brazil sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we are back underway. Pass is just off target. Ribery. Batistuta, well seen, saw that coming. And that's another good win of the ball. Messi.
He looked rushed, he should have waited for some movement.
Costa Curta. Beckham. Marquinhos. And he's been shifted off it. Tries to pass it through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Messi, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Corner number 2 then. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. This looks promising. Has a look and place it forward. Alcantara. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Del Piero gets into it. Here's a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Del Piero has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Brazil have their 3rd corner. Milan are looking to go forward now. Delivered in. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pings in across, and the keeper beats it away. Crossed in once more. Great chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 17, camisa 19, camisa 23, camisa 21, Neymar, camisa
Costa
2,
Curta.
deixando o campo
And it's
para a
Wilshere.
entrada de camisa 7,
In the end,
camisa
they found
11,
themselves penned in,
camisa
nowhere to
8,
go. He's through, now is he in?
Camisa 5,
And this is Cruyff.
substituição em andamento.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, what a climb! Brazil do have a chance to counter here. That ball looks a good one. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's a decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Applies the finish! Well, that looks a decent ball. That's really nicely played. Wilshere, 75 minutes played. Oh, good spread. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And no, that was never going to make it. He's looking wide. And it's Kane. He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Very nicely done. And he's picked it up out wide. Beckenbauer pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Oh, nicely intercepted. He won't be happy with that one.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Brazil can consider themselves just about safe now. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Into the last 5 minutes. Hazard. Now it's Kane. Wilshere. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, played through for the white. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did
Foram
he?
indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Played into space. Looking for options for movement. Now, can they get him away? And now the breakaway. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for...
Shot a goal! Goal! Porto! And what a start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he get it through?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Robertson. Pirlo. Played out wide. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Carvajal is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now it's Pirlo. Pirlo ploughing through the middle. It's Pirlo! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Lam to Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Pass somewhat off target. Carvajal. Raul. Raul! And how good was that? A finish right from the top draw. And they're at it again in double quick time. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Porto are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Kukçu. And they can counter here.
Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. No joy this time. Lam. And it's Azar. Azar purring through the gears. And the shot! Seedorf getting this one clear. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Ball's played through. No way through there. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Cannavaro. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Raul. Hazard, who does have an assist to his name. Robertson stood his ground strongly. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. He's got full. It's in! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
4 minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador, camisa 3.
Brazil get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Aims beyond the defence. And he's on a charge. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. Brazil are back in business. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
We have ourselves a real game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That ball looks a good one. And this is Del Piero. Brazil have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on level terms. Kukçu. Raul. Pirlo. Knocks it into space. Has a look and plays it forward. Carvajal. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Porto are looking to break at pace. And here's Batistuta. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Messi. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Brazil are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. So there was the first half.
Well, who would have expected both teams going in level after that? Lots of drama, and Peter, please don't ask me to pick a winner.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Substituição.
And so we're off again. Makaleli. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has not gone well. And that is out of play. And it's Kukcu. Oh, that's nice. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Makaleli. That's tidy. Zico. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cannavaro. Koundé has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Here's Makaleli. And it's Pirlo. Brilliantly cut out. Neymar. Koundé with a definite foul there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Oh, given away. It's a pretty loose pass. Pirlo. Can he get on the end of this? And he's there to belt it away. And they're quick to get it back. Not the most accurate pass. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 19, camisa 23, camisa 21, Neymar. Deixando o campo para a entrada dele.
Brazil are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Camisa 8.
Brazil looking to pass their way through. David
Substituição
Villa.
em andamento.
Dida gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now it's Messi. They're back in possession and ready to go again. David Villa. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And it's Messi. And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Good reason for optimism here. Brazil with another corner. So, third corner of the game. decent enough try.
Beckenbauer is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Pass is just off target. Looking to play him in. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And this is Shevchenko. Cruyff, distributed tidily. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Roll! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Sai para a entrada do jogador, camisa 5. Teremos uma substituição.
And it's Messi. Schneider. Porto finding their passes. Shevchenko steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's managed to get free. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Seedorf pulls off an exemplary piece of defending.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the keeper's got it again. And he's only too happy to take that back. That's a shade optimistic.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Kochu. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now, who's going to be first to this? And Shevchenko! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Desperate defending required here. And he's taking no chances there. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And the pass is intercepted. He's found a way past. And that's a good ball. Nice control. Roberto Baggio! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! And that really is so impressive.
Marcado para o Porto. Camisa 14.
Porto take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And that will be the final act. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
And the shot! Superb from Dembele!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his position...
Terrific header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He's shifting through the... Big chance! Oh, he's hit the bar! Ball is over the line. Very nicely done. And it's Totti. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Beckham. And Beckham! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Zico. Beckham. And this is Gullit. Ball swung in. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and...
Dembele! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lahm goes direct. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Dembele. Totti. Dembele. Distributed tidily. There's a sharp little ball here. Here comes the... He's got tall. It's hit the uprights. No, couldn't quite control it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
That's the throw. And he cuts out the supply. Gullit in acres of space out wide. That is a brilliant interception. And here's Totti. Shot a goal! Oh, that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. Zico getting this one clear. Cannavaro. Throw in. A header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lahm, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Not the most accurate pass. Vitinha, out to the left it goes. He's got away. And that is good defending. It's been repelled. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Now it's Beckham. Beckham with the cross. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Tries to play it through. That has not gone well. Ball's out once more. And he's managed to gift it back. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Threads one in. Can he get onto this? Seedorf. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Totti. Looking for the run. Lofted in. Cleared away. Well, they could break here.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Can he get it through? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Totti. That has been cut short. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Brazil really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Pull it. Now that looks a decent ball. Decent chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cruyff is offering a right smile there.
Recife get their fourth corner. They've played it short. Now it's Totti. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. Tries to get it clear.
Sport Recife clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Zanetti cuts it out. Oh, it's Dembele.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And pull it! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, it really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They're up to 5 corners now. Beckham goes short. And here's Beckham. Recife can try it again now. The corner count is rising. That's 6. And he's there to clear it. It's an early cross. Thuram gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bullet! Now who's going to be first to this? Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
It's a lucky 7th corner.
Camisa 19, camisa 17, camisa 23, camisa 21, Neymar. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 11, camisa 15.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
13.
Thuram clears.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's found a way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the corners keep on coming. This is their 8th of the game now. Beckham with the short one. Cross flung. Bullet! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Teremos uma substituição.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Well, they've got it again. And here's Messi. Can he get on the end of it? He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Recife has the chance to go the other way. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Vitinha can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Messi.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Beckham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Suarez. And the shot's on here. He's free, he has got space. Maldini can get it clear. And now the breakaway. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Looking to play him in. And here's Ibrahimovic. Brazil are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
No, it's come to nothing. Oh, what has happened here? Looking for options for movement.
Sport Recife nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Foot in. He's tried one! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Sport Recife really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. That has not gone well. Vitinha. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, played right into his path. Oh no, this does not look good. Great chance! And he hits the net! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, the pass was sublime.
And we're done. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.